Welcome back to Hot Girl
Hold
Kitchen.
on, I had Ramona eyes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on with me. I need a drink. Hey. Ew.
Oh my god. Well, what is it? Oh my god, wait, what's going on over there?
Ew.
Let me go look.
There are actual animals out there. It's a zoo.
Welcome back to Hot Girl Kitchen.
I'm Matt and she's Melissa. Normally we say like, welcome back to Hot Girl Kitchen. I'm Melissa. You know.
Yeah, I was trying to change it up.
Okay. Because I was waiting for the I'm Melissa and I was like, well, I'm not going to say I'm Melissa because I'm not.
We gotta do different things each time.
Okay. Wow. Welcome back to Hot Girl Kitchen.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Matt.
For the 50th time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm like having a nervous breakdown. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone right now. I have no idea what's going on. This is totally something that's bizarre to me, very foreign, never seen it before.
All right, let's not waste any time. You love a couple things. When you come to Hot Girl Kitchen, you expect some things, you love some things.
Can I guess which one of the things are? A citrus flair.
Oh, this does have a citrus flair, for sure. That's mine.
Yes.
And the other would be pasta. We love a carbohydrate. We love to cook carbohydrates. And not only that, we love to bring you different pasta dishes. I would say we've given them a plethora.
Lots of pasta dishes, yes. Melissa's projecting her own love and obsession with pasta onto all of the fandom, insisting that everybody else also prefers to eat pasta.
If you don't like
8
pasta,
nights a week.
I'd really cut back now that I'm trying to lose some lbs. But
it's about time. I am so skinny, as you can see.
From not eating.
Amazing.
It has nothing to
Fabulous.
do with his diet.
And she was like, oh my god, how do you do it? How do you... And
I
meanwhile,
never said that.
she was eating pasta every day. And I was like, well, that's certainly not the way.
Nobody asked him how he was doing it. We knew how he was doing it. And it's by not eating.
Well, clearly it's doing it. It's doing the trick. Period. Do you see abs? I have abs that you can see through my shirt. Look at that. See that? Normally I used to have flabs with like a layer of fat over top. Now, I don't know that they're really abs or just malnourishment, but either way, I'm into it.
So we are going to be doing a pasta dish.
And giving myself some more flabs.
And you know what? I don't really care. Because
it's worth it.
Not only is this a fabulous, classic Italian pasta dish.
I know that's her thing. She keeps saying it's a classic Italian dish. I'm Italian and I've never had it before, so...
Well, there's a couple pastas. Well, there's like cacio e pepe, which we will do, carbonara. Like, there's a bunch of. We've already done a red sauce. We've already done a vodka sauce. We already did carbone spicy rig. We did. What else did we do? Pasta with peas.
List goes on.
Yeah, we've actually done quite a few pastas.
Actually, yeah, it's shocking that we've done this many pastas.
And don't fret because we have so many more.
So many more in the works.
So many more.
So many more.
I actually just made a Cajun chicken pasta for the first time the other night, and that was fabulous, so we'll bring that to you. Because we know you're dying with that.
I actually do, I used to get it at the Cheesecake Factory, their Cajun chicken pasta. But before we get too deep into the Cajun chicken pasta, what are we making today? Because it's not the Cajun chicken pasta.
We are making LIMONÉ. Now, as you know, I'm a huge Frank Presenzano stan. And I had tried a couple years ago, like a year ago, to make LIMONÉ. And it just didn't do it.
Didn't give what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, it just, for me, I was like, I don't know if this is the pasta that is for me. But we were just recently in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And
went to Little Frankie's. Some of us enjoyed it more than others. I was a little sick.
He doesn't know how to drink alcohol, so he lets that get the best of him. But while I was there, I was like, LIMONÉ is one of his iconic dishes at his restaurants. This is the time. The time is now for me to get it. So I did it. I loved it. It was everything I wanted and more. It blew my socks off. So I was like, you know what? We're going to
I don't even think you were wearing socks.
I was.
That's how much it blew her socks off.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to give it another run, another go. I'm better prepared. I'm a better chef at this point compared to a year ago.
You had his actual limonene in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So now I know
you know what
it's supposed to give.
Yeah, exactly. Period. And Frank, if you want to have us out, you can flew us out anytime, and I won't drink the night before next time we're there. So I can eat your limonene.
The best part about any of the classic Italian dishes, so when we've made a red sauce, there's typically a lot of things that go into it.
Yeah, I'm saying like one ingredient. Speaking of poverty friendly, again, these are some very poverty friendly dishes.
Yeah, this honestly only takes a few ingredients, most of which you probably already have.
This is like $1.
Yeah.
This is 50 cents. And this you have in your fridge.
And then cheese. Cheese will probably be the only expense.
But maybe not. I keep cheese in my freezer.
Well, so the thing about... We haven't gotten there yet.
Where did you put it?
It's right there. We took it out.
Oh, she took it out. Sabotage me. My cheese is going to spoil.
So, the best part about this limonene is going to be how we top it with cheese, but not even just any cheese. You need to grate the cheese yourself so it's nice and soft and fine. So it's like powder, almost. Because even though it doesn't look powdery, you want it to be fresh because it's going to get clunky and... See, that's thick. That's not powdery.
This is so powdery.
No, that's heavy. See how it's like grainy and heavy? That's like not...
You're grainy and heavy.
Like this is so light and airy and like just, you know.
She doesn't know what she's talking about sometimes.
Well, this is giving what it's supposed to give. So
she insists on, which I do like freshly grated, but I the way that she's talking and saying like, just don't even make the recipe if you don't have freshly grated cheese. I don't want to discourage our fans at home that maybe aren't going to grate their cheese themselves.
Well, also it may get clumpy, so you just have to know that going in. If you don't want to grate your own, you run that risk.
Big Debbie Downer over here.
Go ahead, pick it up. See how light and fluffy it is. It's like, do you see what I'm saying?
Wow, I've never felt anything like it. This is a whole new world.
Anyhow, so we're using, you can use Parmesan. We're using, which one am I using?
Parmigiano-Reggiano, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what we're going with today. But you can...
That's what I have in that bag.
Actually, I think that...
I think it is the same, yeah.
So you can really go with any cheese you prefer.
This is like a normal pasta cheese.
Yeah.
Like when you make pasta, you put this on top.
Exactly. And like I said, because it's so little ingredients, it's so simple, so quick. This dish is really about timing and temperature.
And technique.
Yeah, so because we are going to be using butter and it is a butter sauce, you are going to want things to be warm. So we had things in the oven, so our stovetop is already warm. I have the plates that we're serving on sitting on the stovetop. I have the empty pot that we're going to be mixing in on the stovetop, so everything's getting warm. Because the second you put butter on cold, it will solidify. So you really want everything to be warm, everything to be timed. This is one of those dishes that as soon as you're done with it,
eat it.
Yeah, you top it with your cheese.
There's no dilly-dallying.
Exactly.
That's going to be hard for us.
Yeah, we're going to have
We're big on the dilly-dallying.
We're going to have to stay on track.
Mm-hmm.
So on the stove right now, I do have pasta water, which is heavily salted with our gray salt, or gray sea salt, getting up to a boil, because you really can't do anything with this dish until the pasta is finished. So once the pasta's,
al dente.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa prefers to say al dente.
When it's ready, you will pull it with tongs straight from the salted pasta water right into the empty, you want like a large
Okay,
pot.
well, we'll get there. You're really giving some spoiler alerts here. They don't even have a reason to keep watching. You already gave it all away.
It's already been 30 seconds, so it doesn't really matter.
You're right. We got the view out of it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for subscribing as well. Thanks for showing up for us.
Well, this is, the reason I'm saying that is because to start this dish, we're going to move right on over there, and I'm just going to throw the pasta in. We're going to sit and wait until the pasta's finished, which will take, like 10 minutes, and then we'll get the...
Does it? I've never cooked pasta for 10 minutes. This does say 10 minutes. I don't use this pasta, though. I use other...
Well, this pasta also will say something similar. Cooking time 11 to 13 minutes. You use boxed pasta. I don't. I use frozen egg noodles. Okay, so that's another good point. This dish, you do only dry pasta. You do not use fresh for this. This is super, super crucial for the texture.
I'm very glad that you mentioned that because I only have fresh at home, so I would have tried to use it with fresh.
Yeah, sorry. Huge component that I would have never even mentioned because it wasn't on the top of my mind. You want dried pasta because it needs to be that perfect texture. The cooked pasta will turn into mush as you are mixing it together because it's just never truly going to give you the exact texture that you need. So we're going to do a spaghetti. You want to make sure dried only. If you really aren't working with dried, you're going to have to wing it,
Use another one of our recipes.
Yeah, you're going to have to wing it,
Use our red sauce recipe.
Exactly. So we are going to throw our dried pasta right in there and get things going. So right now, like I said, we're cooking the pasta. What we're going to do in the meantime, these are pretty hot, I would say, because like I said, the oven has been running and we've been letting them sit on the stovetop. If you have gas and you don't have this option to just set them on the hot stovetop, what you can do is just put them over top of your boiling pasta pot for just a few moments and let the steam heat that up.
Or if we have any really bougie fans, they can put them in their warming drawers.
Yep, you can also do that. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do in the meantime to heat this pot up, we're going to just take some of the pasta water, pour it in there, right directly into the pot. Oh, Lord.
And all over the stove.
Yep. And we're just going to let that sit in there for a little. Not do anything, just sit. No burners are on except for the pasta. And right now, we're just waiting for the pasta to be finished because, like I said, this is very, time. So once it's done, we're going to be using cold butter. It's more like room temperature butter, but you don't need melted butter or anything. You're just going to throw, we'll probably do this stick and a quarter. So what you're going to do now is we just dumped the water that was keeping the pot warm out. If you're going to need some of your pasta water, but we'll just take it fresh out of the pot. So take your pasta from the water straight into this big pot. Do a nice little transfer. I think that's about it. Then we're going to throw in our butter there. Honestly, I might even do a little less than I originally said. I might just do half of this stick.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like a lot of butter for 2 people.
Yeah, so I'll do pretty much 1 small stick. We'll do that, and then...
Oh my God, Melissa, it's
sorry.
Really up close.
So then you're going to come over, squeeze your lemons. We use it over the strainer because you don't want to get the seeds in there.
Smart.
And instead of doing lemon zest, we are going to actually just throw it right in there, but... So go ahead and squeeze. Oh my God, these are so slippery.
Just like your morals.
Hand squeezing the lemon. Oh my God, it's like slipping right out. And then, like I said, we're doing 1.5 lemons. So you did 1 little stick of butter and 1.5 lemons, and then whatever pasta water you think you need. So as we're stirring it, we'll see if we need to add a little pasta water.
Wow, so like no garlic?
Nope.
Wow, that's different.
So let's set that aside. We'll just take a little bit of pasta water to get started, because remember, this is heavily salted pasta water. And you're going to just stir, stir, stir. Honestly, I could probably even take some of this butter out. This is way more butter than anticipated.
She loves to give us high cholesterol.
I do. So I'm just going to take this little bit of butter out. It melted down, so there's just a little bit left. Oh no, I can't get it out.
Oh my god, what a nightmare. Oh my god.
So keep stirring, keep stirring. And if you can look closely, what you'll see is a little bit of sauce from the lemon juice, the butter, and the pasta water forming.
Like a light sauce.
Yes, very, very light.
Okay.
So to plate, we just pulled it right out of there, put it on our plate, and then took some of that sauce that we made and just poured it over top, so there's a little more saucy than
lots
not.
of cheese.
And then we just put our cheese right on top, and then when you're swirling your fork, this is the Frank way. You swirl it and it gets in there.
It coats all over.
Yep.
The lemon is really decoration. It's not. We're not going to be like sucking the lemon or anything. Mmm. I think I took too much at once. I ate like half the plate.
It's very good. Now that I'm like mixing the cheese around, if I get it like with the sauce and everything, I think it's like perfect amount of.
It's really good. I just couldn't give any feedback because I ate like half the plate in one bite. So I was trying to finish chewing.
Your fave calls this lemon spaghetti instead of LIMONÉ.
Dreadful. Imagine that. It really is so good. Just the right touch of lemon.
Light.
Very
simple,
light.
Airy.
This would be great with a nice little piece of white fish. Like some
Similar.
orange roughy.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. Please subscribe so we can get our own private oases.
Oasis.
Where we don't have to worry about. Oh my god, Yager just hit me in the leg trying to get my attention for food. He literally just went up like this.
Aww.
You're so funny. This is not a dog-friendly dish, unfortunately for him.
I love you. I love you. Well, ciao.
Real hot girl shit.